MTNL take on FCI, and over here we have got both the captains. Along with them we have got our match referee over here, Orindu Banerjee over here. With them we have got two special guests over here with us over here. Rajiv Kumar, Senior Manager Coal India. Then we have got Mr. Ramesh Sachdeva, Consultant in All India Sector over here for Coal India. So I would request the captain to flip the coin. MTNL will flip the coin. Heads is the call. Tail it is. आपका चॉइस क्या है यहाँ पर?
और टारगेट जितना ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हुआ है वो हम देने की कोशिश करेंगे कि 200 प्लस टारगेट को हम
और इस टूर्नामेंट के लिए कितने एक्साइटेड हैं आप?
ये टूर्नामेंट इतना अच्छा टूर्नामेंट है, जब हम फर्स्ट आए हैं उस दिन से लेके अब तक इस टूर्नामेंट कोल इंडिया लिमिटेड में बहुत अच्छे तरीके से इसमें लैप्सेस नहीं।
चलिए ऑल द बेस्ट इस मुकाबले के लिए। एंड वी हैव द कैप्टन ऑफ एफसीआई बीन आस्क्ड टू बोल फर्स्ट, हैप्पी विद दैट कि आपके मन में भी ये था कि पहले बल्लेबाजी करें? On the other hand, the captain said that he would love to post beyond 200. So what is that limited runs you want to restrict them? Go the openers of MTNL out in the middle. Ishan Bhardwaj start for FCI. First ball on the target, played with a straighter bat for no runs. Goes for the big one, extra bit of bounce, and away movement with the angle. Nothing on the bat, a dot ball. Ishan starting well over here, 2 dot balls. That's in the air. And dropped. The fielder was there underneath the ball for a long, long time. And it has been put down by that point fielder. Off the top edge. In the air for a long, long time. Was never close to the ball. Just diving at the last moment and couldn't pounce onto that one. That's a really poor delivery, but excellent work by the wicketkeeper. He certainly saved 4 runs for his team. That will be called a wide, but wonderful effort by the wicketkeeper. Just running this one towards the deep third man for a single. That's another mistime shot. And another dropped. One being put down in the point. One at the deep square leg. Second life for the batter. Swastik, one of the best fielder. You generally expect from him to take these kind of catches. Just casual approach. And he's not happy. He knows that he's taken some blinders. A well-directed bouncer. One for the over, says the umpire. That was really well bowled. A cricket bouncer. 1 over done. Score is 4 without loss, where it could have been easily 1 down. Two overs done. Score is 10 without loss. That's been struck towards mid-off for no runs. Just goes past the outrage. Smart bowling. And that's going to be a wicket over here. You miss or hit the timber. Finally gets a wicket. He was unlucky in his first over, where 2 catches were dropped. Then he decided to do the job with himself. He cleans up the batter over here with a beauty. That's a good one. In walks new batter, Shubham. That's been driven through the covers and slowly the ball is racing to the fence. And a wonderful, delightful shot to get off the mark. Searching for another wicket. The batter was onto the front foot in no time. And he got a wonderful drive through the covers of 4. A mistimed shot, but just gets over that shot to backward point. Oh, could be run out. And yes, yes, no, yes, no. A man who got 2 lives finally has to go back. Miscommunication. And Mohammad has run out over here. Mohammad Noorillahi has to go back. He did get 2 lives. Then in the last over he stroked a 6. And over here miscommunication has led him towards the dugout. He goes back in form of run out over here. A bit disappointed. New batter Rahul Yadav walking in. MTNL struggling 15 for 2. Naveen Bhatt, the captain of MTNL, said that we would love to post 200. Chetan Sharma, the captain of FCI, said we would love to restrict them as low as possible. Missed out on putting this one away. That was a fuller delivery. And end of 3 overs, score is 15 for 2. Till now, both the bowlers have bowled well. Ishant and Vishal has kept the things quiet. A beautiful delivery. Just turning away from the right hand batter. If you see that field, they've got a slip, backward point, cover mid off, and a short third man. Constantly asking the batter to cut the ball, and in between drawing him onto the front foot. He's varying his pace and length very well, Vishal. Went for the big one of the toe end of the bat onto his boot for no runs. That's off the thickest outer edge. One bounce straight to short third man for no runs. Runs are not flowing, just one from this one. Missed time shot, fielder flying in the air. And oh dear, what have you done? He stopped the ball. And that short mid-wicket fielder tried his best flying in the air, but that long on fielder did his best to stop the ball, and he managed to save a couple of runs for his team. Excellent delivery. Wanted to squeeze this one through that point region, but couldn't. Is really bowling well, Ishan Bhardwaj. And this time, the point fielder can't stop, nor the fielder in the deep can stop it. He was just smiling before this ball, and the batter has played it away from him. Point fielder trying his best. Deep third man couldn't get to the ball. With that, boundary score moves on to 21. "21 for 2. These two trying to get a partnership in over here. The smile is still there on that deep third man fielder. Point fielder tried his best to stop that one. कॉम्बिनेशन क्या है कि दोनों बराबर है, बैलेंस है बैटिंग बॉलिंग, या फिर कहीं ना कहीं
हमारी टीम ठीक है, बैलेंस टीम है, बैट्समैन और बॉलर दोनों हैं, मतलब फायदे इससे फायदा हमको कि ऑलराउंडर अगर टी20 में होती है तो फायदा होता है उससे, बैलेंस टीम है हमारी।
दर्शक थोड़ा आपके बारे में जानना चाहेंगे, थोड़ा कुछ अपने बारे में बताएं।
मैं दिल्ली से ट्रॉफी खेला हूँ और MTNL वर्सेस 2005 में, उससे पहले हम लोग FCI के लिए स्टार्टिंग में खेले हैं। डायरेक्ट टॉस प्ले कर दो तुम, तो बस इससे पर टीम टाइम नहीं है इंट्रोडक्शन।
चलिए, जिस तरीके से पिछले 2 साल से नतीजे, ऑल द बेस्ट। कोच राहुल देव जुड़ चुके हैं, तो सबसे पहले इस टूर्नामेंट के लिए कैसी प्रिपरेशन है और कितने एक्साइटेड आप इस टूर्नामेंट के लिए?
मुझे लगता है कि PCCI टूर्नामेंट्स के अलावा ये एक बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है सभी प्लेयर्स के लिए। ऑल इंडिया पब्लिक सेक्टर हमेशा एक ट्रेंड सेट करता है, क्योंकि इंडिया के सारे डोमेस्टिक अच्छे क्लास ए लिस्ट सारे प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे खेलते हैं, तो ये बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है। इसके लिए आपको मेंटली, फिजिकली, स्किलफुली हर तरह से आपको तैयार होकर आना होता है, क्योंकि आप किसी भी मैच को नहीं जीत सकते। सारी टीम एकदम पैक्ड है, बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर हैं, तो उसी हिसाब से हमारी तैयारी है।
तो आप कह सकते हैं कि ये एक जो जिस तरीके we just heard both the coaches quite confident that we've got a solid team. Final ball of this over. Another good over from Ishan. Fielder in the deep at third man, can't stop this one. The over ends with a boundary. You're getting that thickest outside edge. 4 runs, 5 done, score is 25 for 2. Wanted to play this one away. Karthik Yadav. Things have been kept quiet over here. Haven't allowed these batters to score the runs with that freedom. Went for another big shot, slower in the air, doesn't get the timing from the sweet part of the bat, but the ball has gone away from that deep fielder, which allows them to pick up 2 runs over there. Oh, turn, extra bit of bounce. He's lucky enough that the ball hasn't carried to that point fielder. Quick delivery. Just missing the stumps over there. Final ball of the power play. 28 for 2. Goes for the big one. And a dot ball just finishes the over. So the power play is done and dusted. It is 28 for 2. Now the power play is done and dusted. There is going to be change in bowler as Rajendra Bisht now comes into the attack. MTNL hasn't started that well. Straight to that point fielder for no runs. Just running in gently away and bowling that line and length around that off stump. A good length area. This time pitched up, which has been struck down the ground. Well done by that long off fielder. Will just be a single. That came back in. He thought it could be a wide. That's why he left this one. But that came back in. Then he realized he could have gone for that uppercut. This time it will be wide. This time it doesn't come back in. Hasn't got it from the sweet part of the bat. The call is there for a 2. A misfield allows them to come back for a second. Yeah, on-field umpire for this game is Sanku Mondal and Pratha Mondal. A score Tane and Rahul Upadhyay, Arindya Banerjee, our match referee. That's in the air. And taken. This time no mistake by the fielder. The slower delivery has done the trick. Number 3 goes down with that. Slow in the air. Just rolling his fingers over the ball. And watching the ball till the last moment and takes a good catch over there. Number 3 going down over there. And it's Rahul who has to go back. Dasrath taking a good catch over there in the deep. .32 for 3. Jay is the new batter who's walked in, a strike of 129. He's picked up a wicket in his first over. Experienced campaigner. He's bringing one more fielder on the offside. The slip has been brought in now. It's a captain who's standing in that first slip position. Oh, just goes past that outer edge. Good one to finish that 7th over. It's 32 for 3. Karthik Yadav. That's well played of his legs, using the wrist and working this one towards the onside for a single. That's been played into the offside for no runs. These two need to get a partnership over here. 33 for 3. Shout for a leg before not out, says the umpire. Another good delivery. Tight bowling. This was that shout for a leg before. Yes, that was going down the leg side. Good call from the umpire. Picks up a single onto the onside to get off the mark finally. That's a good shot. Slight misfield. Call is there for a 2. They're going back for a second. And they will get that second run quite easily. 8 done. Score is 36 for 3. Experienced campaigner Rajinder into his second over. Single of the first ball. Slip has been taken off. Captain now moving at short third man position. Played away onto the onside to pick up a single, or will they come back for a second only, settle for a single? That's in the air, but won't carry to that long off fielder. Will fall way short of him. Will just be a single. Dashrath, who has already taken a wonderful catch. What a shot. Late cut. And the point fielder is not having a good day. Plays it late. Somewhere there was a late reaction from the fielder. This is good batting from Shubham Jadhav over here. And the excitement is there. He thinks he's got his man. He thought that's a wicket. But the umpire says it's not out. They all went up. That was a fuller delivery played away into the onside to pick up a single. 9 done. Score is 4 for 3. The man who took a wonderful catch at long off is now into the attack. Dashrath starts well. He's a fine all-rounder. Another good one. The batter is aiming for a big shot, but he's not giving that length, that line, that pace where he can hit him away. A slight in-range onto the pads. Another dot ball. 4 dot balls in a row. The pressure is somewhere getting on Shubham. Two shot and put away into the onside towards that deep mid-wicket fielder for a single. A tight over just one of this one. 10 done. Score is 45 for 3. Ten more over to go of this innings. Rajendra will continue. That's a good shot. Single converted into 2 because of that misfield. Shubham has moved on to 19 of 19 balls, getting runs at the night. Run a ball at the moment. Catcher is the call. And taken over there. This time, once again we see no mistake from the fielder. Those 2 catches were put down in the first over, but after that, catching has been good. Yes, there have been some errors in the field with the misfield, but the catching has been good over here. Good running catch over there to dismiss Shubham over there, who goes for well made 19 of 20 balls, and a good catch by the Ishan Bhardwaj. Takes that catch. Second wicket over there for Rajendra. New batter. Weber. Savant Junior is walked in. This man has really bowled well with his experience. Has picked up 2 wickets. Getting rid of both the set batter. First getting rid of Rahul Yadav and then Shubham Jadhav. 2 fielders in the catching position on the offside. And he smoked this one. He went for a fuller delivery. And what a strike from Weber. That was a confident shot. With those 2 fielders up in the catching position, you cannot bowl that delivery. They can be in the fire line. Catch it is the call. Just for a single. It wasn't Weber, it was Fazan. Stops this one and no runs. 11 done, score is 52 for 4. He's really bowled well till now. 7 balls on the target. Hasn't allowed the batters to score the runs with that freedom. Quicker delivery just going past that outer edge with the angle just taking it away from the right hand batter. Again using the angle to good effect. Goes for the big one, doesn't make any connection, dot ball. This time he times this one away from the fielder and gets a boundary. Oh, which was really going on well. The bowler went in the search of a wicket and he was hit away for 4 runs towards that deep fine leg. Call is there for a single and they will pick up quite easily. 12 overs done, score is 57 before. Won't be possible. Oh, what a strike! That is a maximum. Clean, neat strike down the ground over the side screen for a 6. Jay now gets into the act. That was really struck very well to get that handsome result of 6. That's gone over the side screen. He's bowled well till now. He's searching for his 3rd wicket. Goes for the cut but doesn't make a connection, dot ball. That's well bowled, slower delivery over there. Batter wanted the run, but a good call from his partner with a no strike end. Jay was looking for the run, but Fazan just sending him back over there. Mistime shot. This could be his third wicket. And taken quite easily. Number 3 for Rajendra Best. Another man who was just looking dangerous. He gets rid of him. 64 for 5. Once again, that slower delivery has done the trick. He's a bit disappointed with himself, Jay. Second catch for Dasrath over there. He's still got one ball left. Can he pick up his 4th wicket? Naveen is the new batter. That is gone towards a deep third man, and one batter is constantly running. But good call from his partner. If they would have gone for the second run, there would have been number 6 down over there. A good spell from Rajendra. 4 overs, 27 for 3. After 13, it is 65 for 5. This is how he picked up his 3 wicket first, getting rid of Rahul. Dasrath taking a good catch. Then getting rid of Shubham. It was Ishant who took a good catch in the deep. And the last one, Jay, trying to go for a big one. Another good catch from Dasrath. This is how he picked up his 3 wickets. 4 overs, 27 for 3. He's really bowled well, Rajendra Best. And after bowling that 4 overs, he's trying to stretch out. Vishal back into the attack. Going down the leg side, 1 run of a leg by. Oh, good delivery, quicker delivery, fired in. That arm ball. Going for a quick single. And appeal for an run out, but not out, says the umpire. That's a good delivery, tossing it up, inviting the batter onto the front foot. This time plays it from the crease for no runs. That's a good collect by the wicketkeeper, but it will be a wide down the leg side. In the air for a while. 14 done, score is 68 for 5. That has been hit towards long on for a single. Dhananjay now into the attack. Would just be a single. Played away onto the onside for an easy single. That's driven with a lot of solidity for a single. Played away into the onside. 5 balls, 5 singles. Runs are coming quite easily in this over. Those singles are coming quite easily, which were not coming that easily. Straight to that fielder. And a dot ball finally in the over. 15 done, score is 73 for 5. Dhananjay will continue. That's quite well bowled. A dot ball. That's a mistimed shot, but that is in between the two fielders, and he will only pick up a single. One more single. That's gone all the way for a maximum. That's really a good strike. Played with a soft hand, won't pick up a run over here. 17 done, score is 86 for 5. And Karthik picks up a wicket over here. Looking for that slog sweep. Number 6 goes down with that. "86 for 6. New batter. Abhinav, who's walked out in the center now. 6 down at 86. Left hand batter has walked in. Just goes past his outer edge. Runs are not coming that easily. The spinners have really bowled well, bowling tight line and length. Wicket, 2 dot balls. Looking for a big one, doesn't get anything on the bat. Heading higher on that back leg. Catch it is the call. And it doesn't carry to the fielder. That's going to be 4 runs. It tried his best. The batter hitting this one towards the onside. Fielder was late to react. And couldn't get to the ball. A boundary over there. That's a clean strike. Nothing to worry this time. A 4 followed by a 6 from Abhinav. To finish the 18th over, it is 96 for 6. Swastik into the attacker. First ball, what a strike! What a way to bring up the 100 of the team. Last 3 balls, 16 runs, 4, 6, and now a 6. That is really bowled well. Thinking that the batter would use his feet, so he's bowled it wider and a little bit shorter. And putting a lot of power behind the shot. But still couldn't get the timing right, and luckily it fell in between the 2 fielders. Off the outer edge. Slowly the ball is racing to the fence, and it will get to the fence. The runs are coming at the right time. That should be taken quite easily, and yes, it has been taken. Looking for the big shot. Not hitting that one that well. Number 7 goes down at the score of 107. That's a good shot. Weber picks up a single, 19 done, score is 108 for 7. Karthik de Bole's last over and last over of the innings too. Excellent Yorker. Knowing that what the batter is thinking at this stage, what he's looking for. That's a wide call from the umpire. He's batted well. Batting on 30. Well done by the wicketkeeper. That's going to be another wide. An appeal for a stumping, no doubt, says the umpire. Going for the big one. And slight inside edge onto the pad. And he picks up a single. That struck well. Fielder in the deep will have no chance. This is a wonderful knock from Fazan, but now it's Weber who's hit that one, trying to get those important runs for his team. That was really well struck by Weber for 4 runs. Back to the bowler for no runs. Final 2 balls to go. He would be aiming for a big shot. The bowler would be looking for a wicket. Now he wants to come round the wicket. And he's bowled him. Shuffling too much onto the offside. A perfect Yorker nailed in onto the leg stump. It's another wicket going down. Final ball of this innings, 116 for 8. Second wicket for Karthik. The call is there for the 2. They want to go back for the second. They're going back for the second. Throw comes in. As he got it a wicket. Not out, says the umpire. The throw was wide. Batter diving. 2 runs completed. 118 is what they get. With a loss of 8 wickets. And 119 is the target over here for FCI. A good knock from Fazan over there. 31 of 27. Time to look at the batting card of MTNL. Top scorer over there. Fazan White with 31 not out. 19 for Shubham Jadhav. 14 for Abhinav. 13 for Rahul Yadav. And with those short innings, they got 218 with a loss of 8 wickets. If you talk about the bowlers, Rajendra really bowled excellently well. He picked up 3 wickets for his team. Karthik bowled well. Yeah, 3 wickets for Rajendra Bish for 27. Karthik 26 for 2. 1 wicket each for Ishan and Swastik. Now it is time to have a look at the highlights and we'll come back with the run chase. Thank you.
টেবিল ধরো, হাতে নেবো। টেবিলটা ধরো, হ্যাঁ ওই ধরো, ওই ধরো, ওখান থেকেই নেবো। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, হুম, হ্যাঁ, স্টার্ট।
Your special guest appearance outside the Eastern Railway Sports Complex, that is Dr. Vijay Ranjan, the Executive Director of Coal India and the Executive Vice President of Public Sector, along with the committee members of the Indian Public Sector of the Tournament 2026.
घर का कंपनी है, तो मैंने अपना करियर बीएसएनएल विदेश संचार बीएसएनएल MTNL एक ही दिन बना 1486 दोनों कंपनियां एक ही दिन बनी। मैं बीएसएनएल में था और हमारे सामने ही प्रभा देवी में मुंबई में MTNL को अपना ही कंपनी मानता हूँ। राहुल अच्छा से डिफेंड करो आप लोग। एज अ प्लेयर आप लोग बताओ।
सर एक ग्रुप फोटोग्राफ।
मैडम है यहाँ पे हमारी जीव
वैसे फूड क्वालिटी इस बार बहुत अच्छा है, मतलब जिस हिसाब से स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन को चाहिए, स्पाइसी और मतलब अच्छा
कम स्पाइसी अच्छा है। ऑल द बेस्ट। थैंक यू। एक फोटो
फोटो नहीं, ওরা ওদের মধ্যে ফটো নিয়ে নিন নাকি? জুম করে নিয়ে নেবো, ভাই যাবে কি
ঘোরাবো তোর দিকে
না?
एक
छोटी ले आइयो, कौन कह रहा है? वो अंदर का गोला ले आइयो, बॉल को बस प्रॉपर ध्यान के ला। ऊपर चले ऊपर चले।
That's been played towards the short third man, and that's a misfield. Deviated off his hands and going fine. There was a deep third man also, but he was squarer. Swastik. Chikara gets off the mark with a boundary. Mohammad Noorilahi opened the innings and I was opening the bowling. Our wicketkeeper tried his best. He just got the gloves. But that is going to be 5 runs to the total. Attempting that Yorker but missing the length and the line. Never easy for a wicketkeeper. This was that boundary which came off the misfield, and then a quicker delivery from Mohammad down the leg side where wicketkeeper tried his best. Oh, extra bit of bounce. Bit surprised that they don't have the slip. If they would have had the slip, that would have been a wicket. Swastik was surprised with that extra bit of bounce. Now on strike is Sahil. Going for a quick single. There was a backup. No extra run. Sahil gets off the mark with a single. He's the dangerous man, Swastik. If he starts firing, he just gets those runs in no time. Onto the front foot for no runs. Oh! That is extra effort. And the wicketkeeper not able to stop this one. That ball just kept on climbing. And difficult for the wicketkeeper. 4 balls to finish the 15 after 1 over without loss. First over was expensive. 15 came of the first one. And if they keep on scoring this way, they might finish the game in 7-8 overs. And from the canteen end, it seems like it's going to be spin. Similar thing which we saw in the first innings. Pace and spin were operating together. Weber, Sawant Jr. Goes for the big one. Doesn't get it from the sweet part of the bat. Getting it off the inner edge towards the fine leg for 4 runs. Important thing is the result. And the result says it's 4 runs. And Sahil would take that one. This time of the sweet part of the bat. Oh my goodness. The director was in the fire line. If the ball would have hit the glass, it would have damaged a lot. What a strike. Struck with a lot of power. First see this 4. Followed by a 6. कांच नहीं भी खुला टूटने के बाद ग्लासेस मुंह पे अचानक आ जाए अभी अगर हाँ मुंह पे आ जाता सारा और इतना टाइम भी नहीं मिलता हिलने को आदमी के भी लग सकता है भाई भाई या तो उनको बोलो कि कुछ लगाए अपने लिए लोहे का इधर आगे इसके ऊपर का कांच के आगे First shot wasn't a confident shot. But after that, 3 shots were played with a lot of confidence. He's showing his power. This was that 6 where the director was in the fire line. And he just got away. Oh, the director saving himself. They would be saying, Sahil, you can hit 6 wherever you want. Just don't hit towards me. A boundary off the inside edge. Then a 6. Then a boundary along the carpet. Then a monstrous 6. He's taken on the left arm spinner so well. They look in a hurry now to finish the game. Two shot, mistime shot, and falling short of the fielder. Fielder tried his best to go for the catch, but the ball just fell short of him. 21 of this over, still a ball to go. Is Swastik going for a big one? Or will he just play it with a soft hand? This has been an expensive over. He doesn't go for the big one. Sahil is not interested in the run. He says, I'm not interested in running. I'm interested in hitting big ones. A dot ball to finish the over. 2 runs, score is 36 without loss. This man was hitting 6 and 4s quite easily in the last over. But now he'll be up against pace. How does he deal him? He's moved on to 22 in no time of 6 balls. What a shot. Punched. But fielder at backward point, half stopping this one. Sahil wanted to come back for a second, but this time Swastik wasn't interested. Maybe he wants to show his power too. Too early into the shot. Wanted to go down the ground. Not getting in the line of the ball. And he's generating extra pace and extra bounce over here. That's been played straight to the backward point for no runs. He lifts the ball over mid-off. And that's gone all the way for a 6. Just pure timing. The pace was offered by the bowler. And he just lofted this one over mid-off. Towards long off for a 6. What a strike. It seems like the contest is between the two batters who can hit with a lot of power. This time using the pace. There is a fielder in the deep. He'll just get a single. Final ball coming up. These two have given them a rock solid start over here. Bowler is putting his best. He's trying his best, putting in that effort. But at the moment, he hasn't got the result. And just playing this one straight to that short third man for no runs. A dot ball to finish the third over. It is 44 without loss. Shubham Jadhav now into the attack. Required run rate is 4.41. They're really going well over here at the moment. Still 3 more overs to go of the power play. The cameraman just over the side screen need to be careful. But these two batters can hit powerfully down the ground. That's lofted over extra cover. What a way to raise the 50 partnership. This is magnificent striking. Just gets into the position and lofts this one over extra cover to raise the 50 of the team. In no time they've got 50. Just of 19 balls. Power hitting at its best. This is you say is the real power of used in the power play. Mistime shot. Fielder is there. Should be taken. And that short ball plan has worked. Swastik has to go back after getting 18. And a good comeback from Shubham. Looking for the big one. Getting higher on the bat. Fielder in the deep makes no mistake. But before getting out, he's given a solid start to the team. New batter, another left-hander has walked in. Shubham has come back well. What a shot! Using the wrist. And he starts with a 6. If you see this batting order, it looks like Sanju Samson, Abhishek and then Ishan Kishan. Similar fashion. Right and left-hander opening the innings. Then the left-hander coming in. Hasn't got the timing right and dropped. It's the captain himself who has made the mistake. That was a dolly. 6 wicket, 6. There should have been another wicket. But a catch goes down and it's a dot ball. Shubham is fighting over here. And then the result says, thank you very much for dropping me. He puts this one over the backward square leg for a 6. They're just dealing in 6 and 4s. There's still a ball to go. One more ball still to go in the over. 6 wicket, 6.6. Third man coming up in the ring. Mid off, push towards long off. That's in the air. But there is no fielder. Before this ball, there was a fielder. Even if he was there, it would not have mattered. 4 sixes in the over. Wanted to go somewhere else. The ball went somewhere else. But the final result is what he wanted. That's 6. 4 overs done. 68 for 1. It's coming from the sweet part of the bat. It's coming off the thickest outside edge. The runs are flowing quite easily over here. 2 more to go in the power play. They've got 68 on the board. That one drop catch. Ankit got 2 sixes after that. Abhinav into the attack. Abhinav Deda. He took on one spinner and he got 21 from that over. The director is saying this time around he's batting from the canteen end. That's better. That's gone 6. What a strike. That is why the director said it's better that this time around the bowling is going on from the pavilion end. Nothing to worry. If the bowling was going on from the canteen end, the director would have been in problem once again. What a strike. Superb batting from Sahil. They're just dealing in 6 and 4s at the moment. Truly entertained by everyone. But this man has entertained everyone. The kind of knock he's playing. He goes big. Tata, see you, bye-bye. Another maximum. What a strike. Never understood this policy with a left-hand batter on the strike, with a left arm spinner bowling over here. Makes it easier for him. This has been a wonderful tournament organized by Coal India Limited. All India Public Sector T20 Cricket Tournament 2026. At the moment, it's showering. And the shower is of 6 and 4s. Hard to get LBW. The height was also the factor. And the impact was outside off stump. But good thinking from Abhinav, bowling that quicker delivery. That's well bowled. Just slowing down the pace. Knowing that he's aiming for a big shot. They need to get rid of him. If they don't, then he'll finish the game. Maybe before 10 overs. A mistime shot, but important thing over there is that he's going to be on strike for the next over. 5 done, score is 81 for 1. The man who batted well when his team was struggling, Wahid, into the attack. He might have come into the attack, but Sahil is in a complete attacking destructive mode. I think somewhere now the director need to be more alert. Last over of the power play. And it starts with a wide. And the batter thought it's landed outside the strip. It could have been no ball. But the umpire said it's landed inside the strip. Oh, no ball. It becomes more easier for Sahil now, because the next ball will be a free hit. A front foot no ball. Free hit signal coming up from the umpire. Now, director, be more alert because it's a free hit. And Sahil is looking for a shot towards you. And yes, he's gone towards you, but luckily it's away from you. That's gone all the way for a maximum. We saw in the morning game, Sumit got a half century of 19 balls. This man is batting on 42 of 16. Down the track, over cover, one bounce into the fence. Now 4 runs away from his half century. Fearless cricket, no worry. Who's bowling? He's going to play short. "46 of 17 balls. Oh, struck with one hand. It's difficult for a bowler to take it in his follow through with one hand, but he tried his best. These kind of catches get struck in the hands. They are not taken. With 3 sixes, he's batting on 18. Another no ball. And cut away into the gap through that backward point region for 4 runs. Once again, he oversteps over here. And it's going to be free hit now. Free hit coming up. 99 on the board. These batters have really entertained everyone with their stroke making. And that's off the outer edge. And 100 up with that boundary. In no time. 103 for 1 in 5.4 overs. 16 needed to seal the victory over here. They're sparing no one. They're taking on everyone. Comes down the track. Hasn't got the timing right. But he will pick up a single towards the long on. Where Mohammad is there. 1 ball to go of the power play. He's batting on 47 of 18 balls. We saw Sumit Gadigaonkar getting a 50 of 19 balls in the morning game. And this man too gets his half century in 19 balls. What a knock. He's still there. 50 of 19 balls. 6 overs done. It is 108. 11 needed. For Ankit, it's a matter of just 2 sixes. Who's going to bowl this over? Two good strikes, 2 big ones. And the match is done and dusted. It's going to be an experienced campaigner. Shankar Dutt coming into the attack. Setting his field over here. Now they can have more fielders on the boundary ropes as the power play is done. Hasn't got the timing that well, but he'll pick up a single. And now Sile on strike. There's the fielder in deep mid-wicket, cow corner, long on. That's really ball too short and slow. And the ball did not rise up over there. So he's played with a straighter bat towards the long on along the carpet for a single. He goes down the ground, hasn't got the timing right. Can't beat the field. Oh, he has! Both the fielders looking at each other. And the ball says, thank you very much. If you're not interested, I'll race to the fence of 4. 1 hit away. 5 needed for a victory. He's played this one straight to the cover. Smart bowling from Shankar. That's experienced campaigner for you. Knowing what the batter is looking over here. That's in the air. And the fielder trying with his one hand but couldn't hold on to this one. Single. 4 runs needed for a victory. Will Sahil finish the game in this over, or will we go into the next over? He's now coming over the wicket to Sahil. In the air, and the fielder was inside the ropes, and that's gone all the way for a maximum. He finishes the game in style with a 6, and they win this game by 9 wickets. The game is over in 7 overs. FCI winning this one by 9 wickets. What a batting display from Sahil, Swastik, and then Ankit. And then Sahil finishing off in style with a 6. Time to look at the batting card. 3 batters only got the batting, and those 3 made sure that no other batter was needed. Sahil the top scorer with 58 of 21 balls. Ankit got 33 of 11. Swastik got a start. He got 18 before getting out. Only 1 wicket that was picked up by Shubham Jadhav. All of the bowlers were on the expensive side. Noori tried his best, but he couldn't succeed. An easy win over here for FCI. Match summary. MTNL getting 118 with top scorer Fozan Wahid getting 31. Rajendra picked up 3 wickets, and in reply to that 119, FCI with that wonderful knock, 58 not out from Sahil, got over the line with 9 wickets in 7 overs. So time to enjoy the highlights, and we'll catch you at the post-match presentation.
ব্যাগ এসছে।
Of All India Public Sector T20 Cricket Tournament 2026 organized by Coal India Limited, and it was a one-sided affair as FCI won this game by 9 wickets. Complete dominance with the bat we saw from them as they finished the game in 7 overs. Now it is time to introduce our guest for the post-match presentation. Today with us we have Srimati Ratna Tripathi ma'am, GM of Welfare from Coal India. Thank you ma'am for being over here. And the player of the match for his outstanding bowling, picking up 3 wickets, is Rajendra Best. He really bowled well, picking up those wickets at the right time. In the middle of the set batters. गेंदबाजी करने आए तो सेट बल्लेबाज राहुल और शुभ बल्लेबाजी करते क्या दिमाग में चल रहा था?
स्लाइड और मैच को थोड़ा सा कवर करना है इसको और जितना हो सकता है ऊपर थोड़ा लाइन पे रखे जाए ऐसे ऊपर और ऐसे थोड़ा नीचे थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे बैट्समैन थोड़ी गति करी
विकेट से भी थोड़ा आपको हेल्प मिला है कहीं और इस टूर्नामेंट के बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
बढ़िया टूर्नामेंट खिला रही है कोल इंडिया और हमको कम से कम 25 से 30 ऑफिसर का खेल है और बहुत अच्छा ऑर्गेनाइज हो रहा है, मतलब बेस्ट स्टाइल पे हो रहा है कोल इंडिया।
All the best for the future. Thank you.